It's unbelievable. I have never had any sensations like we've enjoyed since we were honored to go on this flight. Words can't express the gratitude that I have that I was asked.
This is the first thing that I've done since the war, actually.
This really is the greatest generation. You hear a lot of talk about this being the greatest generation. It really is, and you know why? As you see these guys, these heroes who all fought for us, and they're coming back and they're, you know, remembering those days and remembering friends that they lost. It's very sobering experience. I'm glad I was able to do it with my dad.
What gets me is the detail, the looks on their faces and everything is so, well, it's exact, you know. You can see the looks on their eyes and their faces is just something else. You know, whoever did that knew exactly what they were doing.
This is an awesome monument. It's much larger than I thought it would be. And the thing about it is that those of us who came back often don't realize how fortunate we were that these folks here didn't come back, that they gave it all for us.
Oh, this is a thrill. Just to get a greater and greater appreciation of the servicemen in this country and what they did over many, many years and sacrifices they made. And I think it's very hard to get the same impact from pictures. I just think being here and, you know, just being on the ground makes a pretty lifelong memory. So I'm happy to be here.
They talk about the Korean War, especially, and being the forgotten war, and it probably was when we first came home, but it certainly isn't apparent today.
It's a very patriotic feeling, not only with the veterans that are here, but the volunteers who mostly are veterans that are here to serve them. And then to see the tourists that are here, that are welcoming them, very patriotic, clapping, cheering. I mean, this is America at its finest.
And just that little touch was a special thing, and it's kind of easy to tear up a little bit when you think about stuff like that.
Except thank you for thanking us. It makes you proud that you are able to do that, and to have the public acknowledge that to you personally, that's something you'll never forget.
I think we all have a great sense of pride. This is the 7th honor flight that has come from the San Joaquin Valley. Men and women who served our nation proudly during World War II, and now some from Korea. And a grateful nation can never ever say thank you enough. The fact is that this memorial is dedicated to these men and women. And as we know, they reflect the best and the brightest America has to offer. And sadly, some of their comrades made the ultimate sacrifice. And so we take this time and this opportunity not only to thank those living, but to thank those who are no longer with us and their families.
You know, it's a big honor to be here, to not only support our veterans, but as a veteran myself, to be here with those that have worn the cloth of this great nation, that have served our country. Many have seen some horrific battles, and for them to be able to be here and see this memorial, their memorial, one that was paid for by veterans, for veterans, right here in our nation's capital. It's a very special thing, and you know, this is special. Some of our veterans will be here for the first time, their only time, to see this great memorial, and it's a very moving experience to be here with them.
The reception they get from people like these high school children that come up and say thank you, thank you. My dad got hugs from many of the kids, say thank you so much for your service, and they're just kind of, there you go, astounded by the admiration that people have for them. They don't realize that that's out there, and it's so awesome to see.
Being here with Charlie, and you know, he's been my mentor in the veterans advocate work, and it's been an honor to be with him.
Well, this is so great, so great. It shows that somewhere in this great, great country of ours, we have Americans that truly care about their veterans and how they feel.
Our cover man, his squadron was 214 Happy Boyington. Greg Pappy Boyington, and he flew Corsairs.
What we saw at the Marine Museum this morning, statue, it was heart-rending because it brought back memories. You just saw the things that as those Marines landed, just wave after wave of them mown down from Mount Suribachi.
Well, this memorial just reminds me of some of the infantry units trying to take some of the hills and stuff. I can't talk, but I had some good friends, good comrades over there that didn't come back.
It was just awesome to me. I think that was my favorite. I really do.
People must realize that there's an awful lot of heroes. And I'm not saying that for kudos or accolades, but how do you thank a hero? Any way you can, any way you choose to. Make some time and thank the heroes. Because America's got some that are unfounded, and now Honor Flight is bringing a lot of the people out of the home.
And when I come home from Korea, I came off the ship and we were in Fort Lewis, Washington. There was no one there. You know, to welcome the troops home.
For most veterans, although I saw movies, TV clips of a ticker tape parade in Times Square, that's in fact not the welcome home that many veterans receive. They say afterwards, this was the welcome home I never had. And they remember what they experienced. They're so grateful and impressed, and they feel I've been acknowledged for what I did.